I first had the pleasure of meeting Alan Gibby in 2012 when interviewing for the head of school position. Alan was serving as interim head and provided much needed stability during a time of change and turnover at the school. From the moment I met Alan, his steady hand and calm demeanor were readily apparent, and his influence on the school and on me cannot be overstated. During a turbulent period in the school's history, Alan provided a reassuring presence and continued to advance SAA's mission while demonstrating ample skill and expertise as a superb independent school leader. Alan has been a friend and mentor these past 8 years, and I feel so grateful for his support and guidance. Since 2015, he has been a member of the SAA Board of Trustees, once again leading by example and giving generously of his time, talent, and treasure in service to the school. I know that many of our families and faculty have significant commutes to school, but Alan Gibby takes the cake. For the entire year of his tenure, he commuted each day from Rockford, nearly 80 miles away from SAA. What an incredible testament to his dedication and commitment, all with a smile on his face and a sparkle in his eyes. Alan was also known for his trademark bow tie. And while I've never been able to pull off that particular fashion statement, he reminds me of another tie-wearing icon, Fred Rogers, one of my educational heroes. To quote Mr. Rogers, "I hope you're proud of yourself for all the times you've said yes, when all it meant was extra work for you and was seemingly helpful only to someone else." Alan, the entire SAA community is grateful that you said yes back in 2012, as our school continues to be the beneficiary of your wit and your wisdom. When I think about Alan Gibby and Fred Rogers, I think of true gentlemen, capital T and capital G. Historian, author, and poet John Walter Wayland wrote, "The true gentleman is a man whose conduct proceeds from goodwill and an acute sense of propriety, and whose self-control is equal to all emergencies, who speaks with frankness, but always with sincerity and sympathy, whose deed follows his word, who thinks of the rights and feelings of others rather than his own, a man with whom honor is sacred and virtue safe." Ladies and gentlemen, it is my distinct honor to present this year's Blue Horizon Award to Alan Gibby.
Thank you, Tim. First of all, I'm overwhelmed by your words. I have brothers and sisters who probably would challenge you on a lot of what you just said. But they're very kind words. I appreciate them very much. It's certainly an honor and a privilege to receive this award, and I'm humbled to join the previous winners. Being familiar with them all, this is truly a highlight for me. I knew Brooke Whitted, our first honoree, who was a former parent, trustee, legal counsel for the school. Brooke and I spent quite a bit of time together in my year, and he was terrifically helpful to me with numerous issues. Mark Anderson was the second winner, also a former parent, current trustee. I think Mark has held every single leadership position on the board possible. He continues to serve. He's a friend, he's a visionary, he has a delightful sense of humor, and he has that institutional memory, which is so important for the independent school. Joanne Polko is probably every parent's dream to have as a teacher. She's caring, competent, creative, compassionate. She cared for students as if they were her own children. And Dr. Helene Bartz. SAA would not exist if it weren't for her vision, her fortitude, her perseverance, her personal sacrifice. We owe SAA's existence to her. Those four people have been and are incredible servants to SAA, and I am humbled to be included with them as a Blue Horizon winner. I feel like I have lots of people to thank this evening. I also want to thank my fellow trustees for their dedication and commitment to science and arts. This is another loyal group working behind the scenes to keep SAA moving forward. I've always told the faculty and staff that they were the backbone of the school. So I want to thank them for their continuing to put their hearts and soul into their work every day. I used to say that my role as the headmaster was simply to provide the resources for them to challenge the students in their class and to make their classes fun and interesting for the children. Other than that, my role was far less important than their role. I also want to thank the students. Students are the reason that we do what we do at SAA. You are bright, curious, engaging, and challenging. And special congratulations to the graduating class of 2021. I know this was not an easy year. In fact, probably a very challenging year, probably one very unexpected for you. But I listened to your graduation speeches last week and was impressed with all of them. So I wish you the best of everything in your future years in high school. As always, the parents always come through and answer the call of the school. Tonight's gala is just one example of the many ways that you volunteer with your can-do spirit. So a special thank you to the parents. Finally, I want to thank Tim Costello. When I left SAA at the end of June 2013, I knew I was leaving the school in good hands. I was also leaving Tim with some problems to solve, and he was actually meeting with Brooke Whitted the morning of his first day for breakfast because there was one sticky issue that still needed to be resolved. So during this past year, Tim has certainly shown us what a thoughtful and dynamic leader he is. He sees the forest and the trees. He communicates clearly, honestly, and often, and is straightforward, even when the message may not be what we want to hear. He always has the well-being of the students and the SAA community in his heart and mind. We are lucky to have him, so take care of him and nurture him. So thank you, SAA. This is an extraordinary honor for me. It's been my privilege to be part of the school as an interim head and as a member of the Board of Trustees. I wish for the school nothing but good fortune in the years ahead. Now, it's time to enjoy tonight's gala and bid to your heart's content. Thank you.